George Washington thought that his son was kind of a fool. For a little background, George didn't have any biological children, but he was the legal guardian of Martha's surviving children from her first marriage. John Parke Custis was 4 years old when his widowed mother married his stepfather, George Washington, in 1759. When his only surviving sister passed away in 1773, John, also known as Jack, became the sole heir to his father's massive estate. George took great care of Jack, but thought that he was troubled, lazy, and free-willed because he wasn't interested in his studies. Jack originally had a private tutor with his mother overseeing his studies, but he was eventually sent to boarding school, and the head of the boarding school also thought that he was lazy. When Jack was 18, he announced his engagement to 15-year-old Eleanor Calvert, which shocked George and Martha. Even with resistance from his family, the couple married in 1774 and went on to have 7 children. After inheriting his father's estate, Jack made some bad business moves that George informed him were foolish. In 1778, George wrote, "I am afraid Jack Custis, in spite of all the admonition and advice I gave him about selling faster than he bought, is making a ruinous hand of his estate." From 1778 to 1781, Jack was a member of the Virginia House of Delegates, where he usually showed up late, prompting George to have words with him. However, despite his shortcomings, George and Jack had a pretty good relationship. It was more of one of a father scolding his son because he wanted the best for him. Unfortunately, by 1781, Jack was almost bankrupt. And when he passed away that year at the age of 26 from camp fever, his finances were in severe disarray. His widow, Eleanor, went on to marry a business associate of George Washington's and have an additional 16 children with him. In total, Eleanor had 23 children between both of her marriages, but most of them did not survive to adulthood. Did you know that George Washington never had any biological children? And do you want to hear more Washington lore? Let me know in the comments below.